I think for both of them. I want to look at something really fast. And I can't in that window because I can't back out of it. High speed cornering and DRS. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
Welcome along to the spectacular setting of Austria. Set in the Austrian mountains, the Red Bull Ring offers fantastic views and thrilling racing. Originally built in 1970, the circuit has been part of the F1 season in its current format since 2014.
Don't forget, the schedule this weekend sees the drivers take to the track for an all-out sprint race. A good opportunity to clinch some crucial championship points.
Let's see then how the weekend unfolds.
So you physically have to be in the green to be able to finish the race. That's interesting. And that's why we're going through this again, because that is weird. And I want to do it again because that was silly.
Here in Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint.
All right, second attempt. I do have to remember our fuel has to be on green.
Lights out, and away we go.
This does not mean you will finish the race. This means you will run out of gas before the finish line. Is what it actually means. You will run out of fuel before you even get there. Which is interesting to say the least. It's not a very intuitive UI. Well, it is, but it isn't, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Tire management will be very important. Yeah.
Come on, bro. You pushed me out the fucking road. Can't do that.
on fire.
Albin over here cheating. We need to be next to Hadjar here to be able to do this strategy. We can't do it this far back because Stroll will just beat us through. If we're right behind Hadjar, then we can slingshot each other, but we can't do that strategy right now. At least now I understand this UI. Yeah, so the cars died here even though it was white. So you need to be in green to be able to finish the race. Neutral does not mean you will make it there. Neutral means you'll be short. Hey! I'm probably gonna mess this name up. Is it Happy Like Pies? Maybe it's mispronounced something else. I don't know. What's going on? Thanks for the raid. We're redoing the sprint because I found out that this one here, if it's white for the fuel, white does not mean you'll finish the race. We died here, right here on the track, mere feet from it. So I was like, in that case of a lack of understanding the UI, I'll restart the sprint race since it's not a full race. If it was a full race, I wouldn't do it. If it was my strategy and I screwed it up, then we just play with it. But that one, I honestly did not know that was a thing. So I thought if it was white, you could go around. If it turned red, it means you couldn't actually finish the race. Yeah, it was a big oof. It was a big lack of understanding of the UI. Oddly enough, in all of these sprint races, these two sprint races I've done for this, there has not been a wreck here. A spin out, yes, but no wrecks, which I find interesting. Sonoda just went wide. I'm gonna have to go standard here, otherwise we're gonna lose him. We might lose him anyway, so
If you can, please.
Sonoda though is gonna help keep back Albano though. All right, we're good. I took this down to 7, so I accurately know 6. But I could take it down to should be enough to stay in. Damn it, we lost DRS here. Bearman, get back on the damn track. God. Damn it, Bearman. You're honestly supposed to be the better overall driver wise, while Hadjar is technically the better technical driver. One of these drivers is not going to be here, and I'm kind of rooting for Bearman. So Hamilton and Gasly both have technical issues. We'll likely have mechanical issues as well. Probably in the overall race. Since I think we're going to be stuck in this position, which isn't bad. It's a 13. It's a 12-13. We weren't going to get points out of this. But just sharing DRS here, back and forth, is good. Underfloor damage. Bearman went off the road again. I know curbs will create underfloor damage as well. Damn it. That's going to create some issues in his actual aerodynamics in his car, which is going to allow Sonoda to catch up. I mean, logically, we're not going to be able to keep Hulkenberg out of that. And we'll likely keep the positions. With Bearman, there's nothing we can technically do other than just hope this goes. Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep up with Sonoda here. I'm going to hit this to make sure Sonoda can't catch up with us. Okay, there's a little bit of a fight up on top. Let's look at it from Sainz's point of view. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, Verstappen's trying to take first here.
Last lap.
This is the last lap for Hadjar.
Tyre management will be very important. Yeah.
So Verstappen's not going to be able to do it. Well, this isn't helping.
Leclerc is the winner in today's sprint.
Just make sure you're looking after your tyres. Yeah.
Well, we're going to run out of fuel at the finish line again.
Okay, check the flag.
Maybe that was a weird perfect storm. Because it was white this time. Maybe we just had just a... I was confused because we died out like right here. Right here. I don't know. But 12 and 15, Hadjar again has the edge. Bearman needs to not go off the track though.
The competition out there was certainly tough today, and it leaves many coming away from the sprint empty-handed.
Look, today's strategy certainly didn't work for them, but they have time to revisit and re-strategize for next time.
I mean, it's not like we're a good car or anything. We're slated to be 17th and 18th there.
Welcome everyone to...
Thought that was actually a pretty good race. Okay, where's the rain coming in? It's not going to start rainy. It's a bit unfortunate that's not going to be hard. What are we looking at here? It's over 1 the rest of the time. When it comes here. That's interesting. Let's do this. We'll go hard on hards. The 16, it's on. Be like here. 43-ish. We can, depending on it, we can box them a lap apart and it's not really a big issue. The issue comes from the hit that we'll have at the beginning of the race, depending on what happens. I mean, is this actually smart though? Rain at Austria. In real life, there was rain, more rain at
Well, it's
Hungary.
great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Here's a determined Sainz lining up on the grid.
Second row of the grid lining up third. That's a really strong chance of good points or even a podium here.
This should certainly be a good
I tried to
one,
be too
folks.
cute.
It's the race we've all been waiting for. It's the Austrian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Actually, I wasn't trying to be too cute. Okay, this actually does make sense. In the first turn, we're good. Hadjar, you just pushed Bearman off the track! Why? You are an idiot. He's your teammate. Oh my God. There's absolutely no reason for that. Now we have to make up these times in 11 laps. We're gonna have to make up to 16. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. I want you to race, but not push each other off the track like a bunch of idiots. There we go. I need you to keep moving up the grid to reach Magnussen before we box. Oh, it's a kick. It's a damn Sauber. What are we doing, Bearman? You have a faster car. Bro, drive in clean air means drive away from the vehicle in front of you. Not drive into the vehicle in front of you. This gap is going to be hard to get back through. Yeah, that's what it is. OBS just does not like it. My forecast is probably off a bit. Let's pull this back then.
Okay. Dots box.
Actually, we're going next lap. Can we get one more lap in here?
We are catching him now.
Nope, we've committed to it. We're gonna be off just a tiny bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna change this post-processing up by 1. See if that does it. Now it's fine. I have no idea. We're boxing this lap. Should come out ahead of Bearman. I think.
Okay, we're coming now to the pit.
That's a good box. It's gonna be right behind Danny Rick. Go ahead of Hulkenberg. We lost maybe a second. Bad release. And Bearman is just getting screwed hard. First, his teammate runs him off the road. Next, the pit crew screws him over. Like, what is next at this point? Is there anything else Bearman's gonna get screwed over with? Bearman needs to cool down this engine though.
Oh my.
There's a yellow flag now.
Camera's all messed up. Freaking Bottas just got in our way. It's minor. Next lap, get this. Get an extra front wing on it.
Oh no, that's a slow pit stop there.
No, it wasn't. We had to replace a bunch of parts. So it wasn't a slow pit stop, bro. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter, but
Now down to the pits. There's been a hold up.
I've lapped myself twice. That was kind of mechanical faults. If we have a red flag, that will kill us. No mechanical fault. I mean, it's a rain. This is how most rain races go in the first place. So, Esteban has one. Esteban's gonna have to retire that car. Let's see it.
I lost power, I lost power.
Game, that was Bearman. Okay, Esteban retired. It's still Bearman. Safety car is deployed.
Copy.
Denny Rick is out. Zhao's just retired as well. I don't know what's going on with this. They must be mechanical errors. Yeah, they're mechanical faults.
Car on fire.
What? Joe's car caught on fire. Alright, it's the final lap. The jar still has something to race for.
Just got to maintain this. We are catching.
Wait.
Now.
This is the final lap here.
2 laps to go.
We are going to end this race on a safety car. We are going to end this race on a safety car.
Copy.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Valtteri Bottas there, coming back to the team now.
Yep, and with a P19 finish, they'll need to pick themselves up after that.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
That was interesting.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
Well, there were mountains to overcome here in Austria, but those 3 managed to climb to the top. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And that's it for this weekend here in Austria.
For the next round, we're heading back to the heart of the UK. Get ready for a race to remember in Silverstone, the cradle of Formula One.
I think it rains during qualification there. So that was interesting, having a safety car rounded out. At least we got what our task, at least, which was 18th and above. Oh, we don't get any points here, obviously, but we're still slated 7th. It's actually pretty good. Now, DHL, the jar got us 4 points. Bearman just not helping out matters. Yeah. This one, we had a lot of stuff to do in this one, so we weren't going to get that, but this and the car jack down, that didn't help matters. But we got this. This is good because, yeah, we're going to have to replace some parts there. And Bearman gets a performance rating. We know he wrecked the car. Okay, driver development updates. Here we go. Wow, Bearman. That is a lot. Adaptability, overtaking went up, reactions, accuracy, control, braking, cornering. Okay. Affiliates went up. I think we can get another 18th here. I think one of them can get that.
Welcome and come on in to the home of British motor racing. We're here in legendary Silverstone, where the very first Formula One World Championship Grand Prix was held back in 1950. It's a place where every tuft of grass breathes motorsport, and the crowd are already crackling with excitement.
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the constructors' standings. And at the season halfway point, time is starting to run out for teams to push ahead.
Let's get this underway.
All right. Just put a good account of us together here at Silverstone and we'll be good. Now, the rain is coming in quali, but the race is good. I think in the car parts here, to be honest, I might buy an ERS here with Bearman. I might wait actually until we actually have a real issue with it.
Our weekend.
The practice one was good. 2 is where I expected, and so is 3. Practice 3 was today, wasn't it? Alright, we start on wets. Alright, let's see how well we can manage this. But I have multiple enters. I'm gonna risk this. It's probably not a smart thing to do, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm going out once it goes below 4, which I think is around here. So this cross line is where enters will be with wets. They'll be just as good. Okay, they're all gonna go in for our lap. So we're gonna have a clear board to do whatever we want out here. Oh, they went on wets there. So don't
Copy.
applaud, clap, get excited. We did a lap on enters, which was good. We'll see what theirs is. We're in. We're in the next one. Wow. Okay. That was a gamble. That worked. Again, I'm not going to go out.
Will be go on green.
I'm not going out until here.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Snow just spun.
Oh.
I like how fast they get back on the track. That is nice. It's a nice addition. Wait for this to cross. Let's not get excited. Everyone else will have the same thing on a less wet track. Like I said, let's not get too excited. But that's good. 11 and 12. That is actually pretty good. Say 3% is a lap, so that is 27% or so. So 25 to 30%, the tires on a 100% hard is the same. I think we do here. It's a soft, medium, soft race. Let's split this. Hadjar will go on mediums. Bearman will be on sauce. Ultimately, what we'll do is we'll undercut. Bearman will have some room. Hadjar laps lap 20. Then it's 30, 35. We go like that. If we need to change how we do things, we will. There's gonna be any wrecks first. It's gonna be here or here. I don't think there'll be any when we start out the gate. Okay. Although I could be wrong with that. You never know. Bearman's good at cornering and braking. We just need his. We just need him to get up on everything else. Okay. Let's start this race and see if Bearman can grab us some points or get up to the points.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. The anticipation and excitement may be building up, but there's a cool head on Carlos Sainz.
Starting fourth here is a great position. If the team can get their strategy right, they can bring home some big points.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. Anticipation is high, and the drivers are ready for this. The British Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So Bearman is fighting with Logan Sargent right now. Okay, good move. On the inside for Hadjar. Well, that's right. It goes from this way onto... Oh, I guess I was right. Because in the map, it's flipped. I don't know why it's flipped, but it is. There's a couple medium runners here. I think we're good. Hadjar's fighting pretty well right now. And you have Bearman fighting up here with... Is that Logan Sargent, I think? It is. Alright, DRS is enabled here. First DRS zone is on the back side of the straightaway. Alright, let's go down to this view. First 3 laps, we're going hard on these tires. Their strategy is an undercut strategy. Let's cut it down.
Copy.
We'll take this up to like 7 again. It'll be 6. Let's take it up to 5 actually. Bearman is rolling right now. I like the enthusiasm we're seeing from Oliver Bearman right now. Ollie is doing some work. I don't think he'll hold this position over Danny Rick, but he's doing some work. And we're gonna fall down some with Bearman, but I mean we can't be completely bad with that. Are we gonna get points? No, it's not a sustainable strategy for us. But we're gonna have some fun racing. And that's what matters. Okay, let's take that down now.
Copy that.
Plus, it is a Merc in front of us. I mean, keeping up with this is fine. Aaron's gonna get the better boxing stance though. Hadjar's gonna get undercut a little bit. It's gonna be all about how well that second stint is on softs, and if we take advantage of it. I don't think I see a situation, unless there's a mechanical error, that we're going to see someone die on the track today. The cars just die. Now, that could be Bearman today having a mechanical error, but we're only 7 laps in out of 52. It could easily be Bearman. But that is an ERS, so at most we would just destroy our ERS. I don't want Hadjar in front because he's forcing Bearman to kill his tires for no reason. We're in a comfortable spot. It's not gonna last because we need Russell to get in front of us. To transition, trying to keep up with Danny Rick when Hadjar doesn't have the tires to do so. And the ERS, but Bearman does, and you don't let Bearman through like that. Like, that is ugly. What happened there? How did Russell blow by us so easily? But somehow you gotta have 4 seconds. We must have both ran off the road. It's the only way for that to happen. Remember, these are hard runners though. Or soft runners.
Copy, box.
You need to keep up with Sonoda. Zhao has a mechanical error.
back into the box.
Okay. Got a little angry at this race, but we're okay. Albin's gonna come in with us. This is a disadvantage when a bunch of people are boxing. 2.7, that's a meh stop. We're forcing them to kill tires while being behind me, which is fine. We'll end up down here, I think. Maybe. Guess it's depending. Come on, let's have a good box. I'll be all soft running it here. Hulkenberg has major malfunction. Mechanical fault.
The upshifts are degrading. Upshift.
Gearbox issue? I'm pushing Hadjar here on purpose. Okay, let's just keep going. Keep pushing. Just as long as you don't have any faults on Bearman or any issues, I think ultimately we should have another 600,000, which will pay for half of, or a little bit, actually just about half of the racing upgrade, which is what we need to have.
Happy with this so far?
We need to use that to be able to upgrade some of these facilities. So that's why the racing goals are absolutely imperative that we make feasible. Okay, it gets down to 2.1 again. We'll push. I think we're in another situation where it's just an easy day, just slowly going through this. Our next box is at 33 and 34. Okay. There's so many gaps. I don't think anyone's gonna run into anyone. There's a couple of guys fighting, but I just don't see it as a actual issue across the board. We just don't have the car to be able to fight up in here. But 1314A is actually pretty good. And just ensuring that we don't kill Bearman's car with this powertrain, with this ERS. I'm completely fine with it. Verstappen has a mechanical fault. Verstappen has the fastest lap. That's why it didn't pop up.
Oh dear, that's not what they need right now.
Is it an ERS fault? Can't really tell. Where are we in HL? We're not even in here with 13, 14. So Albon just spun out.
Albon is part of this. And round they go. And that certainly wouldn't have been in their plans today.
Now I would have said he kind of would have forced. He kind of forced Esteban out, but Esteban was kind of moving up because Verstappen was behind him. So there is that. I know he wants to keep up with Stroll, but it's like,
Okay, so let's just catch up, Brandon.
I need you to just get this up for this lap.
Copy.
2.4. That's a good freaking stop right there. That's signs. Where's Leclerc at? Leclerc's always behind me. Verstappen's behind him. Okay, we've been officially lapped. But there it is. That's a 12-point pit stop from the boys with Hadjar. I might do the next race after this because there's not a lot going on, so I might just merge a lot of these races together. It's a 13-14. There's a lot of space in between. I just don't think we have any viable spots where we can race this right now. Like, look at this gap. But like, Sonoda is going at the box again. Like, Sonoda's going at the box, so we're technically in like a 12 and 13 right now. And I think the only way we get points is if we have two guys up here. Either crash out or something happens. Okay, there goes Sonoda. We should easily pass them. Okay, Sonoda did actually get out of that. Verstappen is struggling to stay up, but we're lapped, so it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. That's why I'm thinking, like, even if we have a wreck, we'd only be fighting Danny Rick. So we need someone to actually retire. Like, if Verstappen retired straight up, that would be something that would help us, but I just don't see it. On top of that, this ERS has not failed yet.
Here's the replay.
Plus Zhao spin.
All good at this point. And the rear just lets go. And that won't do anything to help those tires.
That sucks. Sucks for Zhao. And Sergeant just... Let's watch Sergeant lock up.
Now we're approaching turn 2. And there goes the steering. And they'll need to be mindful of the effect that that had on the tires.
Probably messed up more on the underfloor than anything, but... Our final lap. Leclerc is in front. Sainz. Perez is back here, 19 seconds behind. It's a full pit stop. I wonder if there was a... I don't know why this difference is there. Okay, Logan Sargent is damaged just under floor.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a 1-2 Ferrari today. Not too bad. All the way up to 9 has been lapped. Jesus.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner. Look at that. Leclerc takes first place.
After that performance, there's no doubt that they deserve their spot at the top of the podium.
Okay, let's check the flag, mate.
Well, somehow we stayed and we still don't have that mechanical fault on the DRS.
Well, that's another race wrapped up for Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, and in the end, it was a finish in P6, which will bring in a few points.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a
That's interesting.
terrific drive today.
Win number 5 is in the bag. They pulled out all the stops, pushing hard to earn that victory.
Well, we might be in Britain, but our podium finishers won't be celebrating with a cup of tea tonight. They'll be staying true to Formula One tradition.
I don't know what happened there. Game was just like, I'm not feeling it, bro.
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there, though.
And here in Silverstone, the weekend now draws to a close.
Next round, we're moving on to an exhilarating circuit. Formula One will be taking to the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Okay. Picked up some well-needed DHL points here, though. 12. This is a great stop. That's going to put us a point above Aston Martin. Now we're looking up at Alpine, who are 40 points ahead of us, and we're saying, like, okay, we need to actually have some good pit stops. McLaren, though, is just destroying it. Such a good pit stop. We got another 650 though. It's 1.3 million. that we've gotten the last couple of days, which is actually good. Yeah, that's right. The scouting team is off doing something this... We are upgrading it because I need another scout. Please pass. Hadjar gets a performance update. Okay. Everyone's unhappy. Yes! Next year is so much easier. Do I want to design?